You know, this has been a long time coming, but I cannot hold in my frustration on this movie any longer. And we're about to get into this today. Let's do this. So, way back in 2016, I believe. Yeah. I think 2006, yeah, May 2016. Sony Pictures, a company who has given us great movies like the Spider-Man trilogy, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, even though there are most people who don't like that movie. Um, Frickin' Hotel Transylvania, Spider-Man Homecoming. They decide to call Screen Gems, a company who's given us movies like Underworld and Resident Evil, and you decide to wait 6 years after this event to make a freaking movie about Slenderman. Yes, Slender Man. Now, before I go into the review, I will say this. I do not believe in the Slenderman. I do know about the story, and I wasn't a fan of this movie getting made. I even put this movie on my least anticipated movies of the year, and I had no hope for this movie, so I had to keep an open mind. But I did not think this was going to be that bad. It's true. Critics and audiences and YouTubers who reviews movies, especially scary movies, they are right. And we're about to get into this. So, what is Slenderman about? Well, Slenderman is basically... How can I put this into words, guys? Well, basically, Slenderman is about a group of small town best friends named Hallie, Chloe, Ren, and Katie, and they go online and they try to conjure up the Slenderman, which is a tall, thin, horrifying figure whose face has no discernible features. Then, apparently 2 weeks later, Katie mysteriously disappears, goes missing during a class trip to a historic graveyard. Determined to find her, the girls soon suspect that the legend of the Slenderman may be all too real, and Slenderman starts to get them one by one. The freaking plot of this movie is derivative, is boring. Why couldn't you make a movie about Slenderman, about what happened to those 2 little girls? That tragic accident with the Slenderman. Why did you have to make a movie that is so boring, so far-fetched between a chore to sit through, literally a chore to freaking sit through, and worst of all, not interesting. Not interesting. Oh my god. This movie sucks, alright? This is literally the 8th movie that is in my worst movies of the year category, and we are almost at the month where Venom comes out, which is another movie by Sony, which I'm not excited for. I hate to say it, but Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse looks way better than this from Sony. Sony, I don't know what is going on with you, but you are not having a good year right now. You are, well, Superfly was decent. I'll give you that. I'll give you that with Superfly. It was decent. But this movie was just boring, stupid, lazy, derivative, anything you want to throw at this movie. This movie is horrible. Do not, and I repeat, do not waste your time with Slenderman. It is boring. It is lame. There's no interesting characters in here. None of the characters in this movie are interesting. The only character I actually kind of like in this movie was Ren. I kind of like her. But even with the script that they have to work with is so... And who's the writers of this? Okay. The writers. Well, there's only one writer here. David Birke. Man, I'm sorry. But this is not a very good script, man. You easily could have said no to this. And this is directed by Sylvain White. Yes, Sylvain White. Who directed Stump the Yard, I like that movie. And The Losers, I like that movie as well. That's an underrated one. And he directed another bad movie called I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. Or as it should be called, I Always Know Who Killed the Trilogy. An hour and 33 minutes, and it is the most boring hour and 33 minutes I have ever had to sit through. This was god-awful. And a lot of trailers' reactions were very mixed and negative. And even they noted the movie... This was released 4 years after the Slenderman stabbing in Wisconsin. $10 to $28 million wasted on what could have easily been a good horror movie. And this was... This is basically The Ring. You basically have the nerve to rip off The Ring. One of the best scary movie remakes and one of the best remakes out there. From 2002... and make it into one of the laziest, stupidest, scary movies I've ever seen. And also Sony, what's bad about it, Sony, they mandated a PG-13 rating and reworked the original script, which they basically took out major stuff, scenes, which... due to public backlash and over fears of public backlash, and it resulted in massive transition and continuity issues. The writing in this movie is bad. The directing is awful. The story is not even the least bit interesting. There's a lot of inconsistencies. There's a lot of continuity and transition. I'm sorry. The Meg has issues, but The Meg was a better movie. And the sad part is, this movie had the nerve. This movie has the nerve to come out on August 10th. Basically, my 20th birthday, which was 1 week ago. And the Meg and the Black Klansman came out that day. The music is decent. I can give the movie this. The music is somewhat decent. The cinematography at times is good, but most of the time the cinematography is bad because the lighting, you've forgotten to line up the movie because you can't see a freaking thing that's going on here. The kills are just typical scary movie kills. It doesn't even feel like a scary movie. Also, this movie, there are way too many jump scares in this movie. I am so sick and tired of seeing movies, scary movies with nothing but cheap jump scares. Truth or Dare may have problems, but you know what? I will gladly sit through Truth or Dare 10 times than this. Because at least Truth or Dare was entertaining. At least Truth or Dare, they may not have the best set of characters either, but at least they had actors who were trying. Tyler Posey was trying. Lucy Hale was trying. Even Violet Bean from The Flash is trying. Nobody tries in this movie except for two people. Joey King, who she's a good actress, and she's beautiful, and she has potential. And the guy playing Slenderman, Javier Botet. The only problem is with the Slenderman is that most of the time his hands are freaking CGI when you could easily just use freaking practical effects or something. No wonder why this movie's not doing good at the box office. It's only making $22.2 million. So this movie is failing. Nobody's going to see it. Rotten Tomatoes, I agree with you, Rotten Tomatoes. An 11%. Slenderman might be thin, but he's positively robust compared to the flimsy assortment of scares generated by the would-be chiller that bears his name. Oh my god, man. I want to see a Slenderman movie done right. I want to see a good Slenderman movie, not anything like this. Because this could have been scary. But the problem is, I don't care about the characters. If I don't care about the story, how am I supposed to get into the movie? How the hell am I supposed to get into this movie? The only good scene that was close to being scary was at the end, was the one scene in the end of the movie. That was it. Like I said, the music is decent. Joey King and the one playing Slenderman, they're fine. Some of the cinematography does look nice. The rest of the acting in this movie is just bad. Just bad, man. Just so horrible. I can't even tell you. Yeah. This is gonna be the third movie to get this rating. And this movie is not only going to get this rating, this movie is going to get three things. This movie is going to get three things. Automatic seal of disapproval, which I have not given a movie that grade in a very while, since The Bye Bye Man. And this makes The Bye Bye Man look watchable, and I hate that movie too. My Joshua Drake Get Out of My Face Club, and there's one more. And an automatic skip this movie out of 5. This is literally, without a doubt, the worst scary movie, the second worst scary movie of the year. Even out Children of the Frickin' Corn. Has hell frozen over? Yes, hell has frozen over. And people are saying this insults the Slenderman name. Yes, it does. Some people give Avengers Infinity War Part 1 a lot of hate. I love Avengers Infinity War Part 1. People give Ant-Man and the Wasp hate. I like that movie. People give Rampage crap. I enjoy Rampage with The Rock. People give Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle a lot of crap. I have fun with that movie. I did not enjoy this movie. I didn't get scared or have fun with this movie. If you are one of those people who saw this movie, I feel sorry for you, but I gotta ask the question anyway. Let me know what you guys think about this stupid piece of crap movie down below, Slenderman. Do you like it? Do you not like it? If you somehow like this movie as a guilty pleasure or love it, I want to know why. I really want to know why. This is worse than Hellraiser Judgment, Daphne and Velma, Deep Blue Sea 2, and Escape Plan 2 Hades. I'll see you guys in another video. This is Future Filmmaker 3940 signing out. All my social media links are down below. Before I go, I'm going to give a shout out to Colin Sinella. Check out his channel. Get him up to the subscribers that he needs. He does reviews and top 10s and reaction stuff like I do. And I'll see you guys later. This is Future Filmmaker 3940 signing out. And you guys, as always, keep it cool.